In this video, we will be discussing tapering faces. If you'd like to follow along with this video, please open the file taperingfaces.dwg located in the Working Files folder as discussed in the Working with this dataset video. When you taper faces on a solid model, you slant the faces at an angle relative to the position of a base point and direction you specify. Adding taper to a design is especially beneficial when designing a part that will be cast and then require being removed from a form or mold. You can also use tapering to quickly add greater complexity to your design. There are a couple ways to taper. Let's first look at the solid editing tool in the Edit Faces dropdown, and we'll pick the Taper Faces tool. Let's go ahead and select this face of the solid, press Enter, and then notice the command line window is prompting you to specify a base point. For the base point, let's go ahead and snap here to define the other point along the axis of tapering. Now what you're defining is an angle. If we type a positive angle, it'll go this way. A negative angle will go that way. Let's type in 12 and then enter, and notice how it does the face at 12 degrees. Let's go ahead and taper again here, and let's go to the other side and pick this side of the solid, and then we'll go ahead and press enter. Again, defining the same exact 2 points for the axis of tapering, and then type in 12 and then enter, and there is the completed taper of the solid. Let's undo the last operation. Another way to do the taper is through the grip selection of the edge. If we hold the Control key down and select the edge right there, you'll notice that you can pick the grip here to actually define a taper of some sort. Now in this case, all you're defining is the actual taper distance. So if you know the distance, you can define it here. The Solid Edit tool requires a taper angle. Let's just type in 1 and then enter, and then that side is done. Press Escape to clear your selection set, hold the Control key down on the keyboard, select the edge, and then pick the red grip, lock your polar tracking, type 1, enter, and then there is your taper. Let's look at one last example of how to taper an actual location where there is a composite solid. Let's say we want to continue the tapering of this object here at a specific angle past the point of where this face is right here. Let's go ahead and select the Taper Face command, select the 3D face that you want, press enter, and want to start from this point here, and then go up to this point here, and then let's type an angle of 38 and press enter. Press Escape, and notice what AutoCAD does. It automatically defines a 38-degree taper from that point there, and it automatically edits the material of the actual composite solid.